Hi, 7th graders. Mrs. Sims here. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I do want to get you started on your lesson for today. We are going to pick up right where we left off on Friday. On Friday, you were constructing angles and constructing polygons. So I want today to be a practice with those constructions that we began. You should have this paper in front of you and also a protractor. We're going to do the first one together, and then you'll have some time to work, but let's start this first one together. So remember, we said on Friday when you are drawing these angles or polygons to always start with a line. Get a pen here. Start with a line. Even if you're talking about an angle first, start with a line and a vertex, because that is the best starting point for any of these constructions. So we're going to start with a line and a vertex. So this first one has us constructing a triangle that has a 35-degree angle and a 65-degree angle. So use the straight edge of your protractor, draw a line. Doesn't matter how long the line is, it does not specify. Sometimes it tells us how long the line should be, but this one does not. So just go ahead and make it however long you want, and then make the ends, the vertices. So here's one vertex, and because I have two angles, a 35-degree angle and a 65-degree angle, I'm going to choose to put the 35-degree angle here and the 65-degree angle here. It doesn't matter, you could have switched those, but because I've got my line, I've got a vertex to start from, now I can make my angle. So grab your protractor. Remember, to use a protractor, you line up the crosshairs of the protractor. On yours, it's that little circle. You line that up on the vertex of your angle, and then you align the 0-degree line with the line of your angle. So I've lined up the vertex with the middle point, and then I've got my angle side on 0. And because I'm using the right side of the protractor, I start at 0. 0, 10, 20, 30. I want 35 degrees, so I'm going to put a little dot at 35 degrees just so I can remember where it is. And then I'm going to move that protractor out of the way. I'm going to use a straight edge, and I'm going to create that 35-degree angle by drawing a straight line from the vertex through that little dot that I drew. Go ahead and make that line as long as you want. It doesn't have to be any certain length. Then let's just go ahead and double check that that is 35-degree angle. So we put protractor back there, looks pretty good. And then the other one needs to be a 65-degree angle. So go to your other vertex, line up the middle of your protractor, those crosshairs on your vertex, line up your 0-degree line on the other side of your angle. Because I'm using the left side of my protractor now, I'm going to start on the 0 on the left side, and I'm going to count up to 65. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Here is 65, and I'm going to put a little dot so I remember where 65 is. Move the protractor out of the way. Draw a straight line from 65, or that vertex, up through the little dot that we just made. Double check that that is, in fact, 65 degrees. Looks pretty good. Where's the middle of that? There we go. It's a little off. Might be 64.5, but I think it's pretty good. And then you can always double check, because we know that all triangles add to, you know this one, 180 degrees. So because we've got a 35-degree angle, a 65-degree angle, and then that third angle that we didn't have to worry about, it kind of created itself, we know that those should add to 180. Those add to 100. So 100 plus the mystery angle has to add to 180. We know that that is going to be 80. So that mystery angle, or that top angle, should be 80 degrees. So it's a good way to kind of double check your work is to measure that top angle and see if it is in fact what it should be, which in this case is 80. So whoa, I'm going to measure that and see if this is 80. It's pretty good. Yep, it's maybe 81. I might be off by a degree, but I'll take it. It's pretty close, right? Pretty close to 80. So If yours is also pretty close to 80, then you have done a good job with that triangle, and you may move on to the parallelogram. Remember, the thing with the parallelogram is to kind of visualize the parallelogram first. A parallelogram has two sets of parallel sides, and it's got two acute angles and two obtuse angles. So think about the two acute angles are opposite one another, and the two obtuse angles are opposite one another as well. So when you draw your line segment, we always start with a line segment. We're going to create a vertex here and a vertex here. If I kind of go back to my visualization here, my acute angle here needs to match up with my acute angle for my directions. So I'm going to put the 70-degree angle there. And then my obtuse angle here needs to match up with the obtuse angle in the directions. So I'm going to put my 110-degree angle here. And then that will create the two parallel sides on that one. So what I would like you to do is finish the construction worksheet, turn that into the basket on my desk, and then you have a Big Ideas 7.3 to work on. Good luck. Please work your hardest and your best and be on your best behavior. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.